you see that Dayman was the #1 song on the music subreddit?
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Dayman.
But yeah, I don't know. My goal, one of my small goals, is to like just have enough space eventually to be able to have some semblance of home gym.
Yeah.
And then be able to do most of what I need to do.
See, I would love a home gym and a home theater, but I see those are all on the back burner until I actually can afford a home first.
That's more like if I was to make an investment in a house, it'd be like I want that to be one of the top, pretty high priorities.
I mean, one of my good friends and an old regular here, he just straight up sold their apartment like across the street and bought a farm.
Jesus.
Yeah,
okay.
like selling their apartment just across the street was enough money for them to buy a whole farm up north, paid for, like something stupid like 12 acres, and now they just grow plants and shoot guns all day and drink beer and go hiking. That's not bad for a quiet lifestyle. It's just I kind of need to stay in the city. Otherwise, I would go too. Man, I really, really miss Giant Days. Like, you know how much I love Giant Days, but after Giant Days ended, at least John Allison was writing Wicked Things, which is still in like the Giant Days universe, and it was also really, really good. I really enjoyed Wicked Things. I really, really wanted it to take off because it's at that perfect intersection between Giant Days and Bad Machinery, where it's kind of slice of life, but it's also kind of like a hard-boiled detective comic. I really enjoyed it. I think like Max Sarin on art is really, really good. I think like especially when she started out, I kind of didn't know if I liked the art style because at first it seemed like she was going one way with the art in Giant Days, but then slowly she developed it into something like into an art style that I just can't forget, and it's so hard to find like a cartoony art style that still has like so much emotion in it. Yeah. I'm really upset. I've read everything John Allison's written. I read like Bad Machinery, Scary Go Round, Steeple.
Yeah.
And now it's like now I don't know what John Allison's doing, and I just want more of it.
Yeah.
I just want more of it.
Yeah.
Way of X. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me. I already have a bunch of those already on order.
Oh, I know. It's just now even like. Oh, I like the new Guardians of the Galaxy outfits though.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Billy and Teddy being part of it.
Oh, are they part of the Guardians now?
Yeah.
See, I actually, well, no, I mean, Teddy, yes, but I don't know about Wiccan.
Well, he's got to be there to support his husband.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
We'll have to wait and see. I'm just happy that they're gonna still, continue on in, modern comic stories.
Yeah.
And they're not just gonna be forgot about.
Oh my God! Yeah, because Gwenpool's a really great character, but
the new Electra Daredevil.
Yeah, the new Electra Daredevil. What?
Isn't that a good outfit?
Oh my gosh!
It's a really good. Have you been reading Daredevil?
I only read the first 2 volumes, but then I kind of fell off.
Recent Daredevil has been actually very good.
Well, I mean, it's Marco Cicchetto on art. God.
But story. Like, art, of course, is good, but I've been really enjoying the story.
I mean, Chip Zdarsky's never done bad stories. He usually churns out really good stuff, but no, it's Marco Cicchetto. I mean, look.
I know.
Look at that outfit.
I know. It's a really good outfit. It's a really, really good outfit.
Yeah. I've also been really, really enjoying Champions, actually.
I'm not caught up with Champions right now.
Al Ewing with the Champions kind of outlaw run has been friggin' phenomenal. What the heck? Who in their right minds puts Patrick Gleason as the raw talent and the next generation of elite artists? Patrick Gleason's he did Damien, son of Batman. He did all those ones. You dare call him an up and comer? He's like
he's been here.
He's better than established.
He's been here for a while now.
Yeah, Patrick Gleason's like one of the best out there.
Well, there's some new comics coming out in previews that I'm excited for.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah, some look really good.
Ugh. Old
I know.
Guard.
That's what I said. There's new old guard, little like short stories. Of
Yeah,
each character. Looks
I'm
good.
always down for more Old Guard. It's probably one of the best new kind of superhero-esque Image series out there. Like, I don't usually care for Image's superhero stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, I really, really like it. Especially how how the second one ended. I'm really excited to find out how the third one is.
I actually really liked it.
Also, this home one really looks
really
good.
I have it. I actually already ordered it.
Yeah.
I ordered some of them like a month ago.
I feel like it's gonna make me cry though.
There's a new Something is Killing Your Children. There's a new Sunstone.
Man, I really gotta read Homesick Pilots. I'm gonna wait for the trade to come up.
Yeah.
If the trade's like one of those like $10 trades, give me one of them.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Man, Power Rangers comics have been good.
They
I
have
started reading Power Rangers finally.
Yeah, it's really, really good. The people who wrote it respect the lore so much. Yeah, they even include like the Japanese teams that never made it to air in the West.
Nice.
Friggin' love it.
I finished Wanted as well.
Yeah?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Did you know that in the original Wanted, Mark Miller based the main character off of Eminem?
Yeah, I'll show you, because it's so, you can't...
Oh my god, it is.
It's literally Eminem.
It's just Eminem.
But I loved all the tongue-in-cheek. Like, you could clearly tell, like, that's Lex Luthor, that's the Mandarin.
Yeah, that's it. There's, like, every reference you can tell.
Yeah.
It's very, like, on the nose.
Yeah.
The fucking, when he calls him a goat fucker, and he says, I don't fuck goats.
I
love
loved
them.
Oh my god!
I never really worried about the characters, but it was just such a fun ride.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, now they're in another dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're back in. Oh, they stole like a kryptonite condom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like reminiscing too. They're like, remember this kryptonite condom? We were so close to getting him to put it on. It's like we almost had it on his dick, and then we would have won.
My mom, because my mom had read heavy metal so much. I remember I was definitely under 10. I was probably about 7 or 8 when I watched the movie, the heavy metal movie, and I remember like watching it, just like not fully getting it, or like in the really like rougher parts, I'm just like sitting there like I don't care, I'm just watching stuff happen. And then I also watched Fire and Ice, which is awful movie. But yeah, I was way too young to watch or read it. And I remember like my mom brought out some like old heavy metal. She's like, here you go, here's the comics I read when I was, around your age. And it was like 8-year-old me flipping through some like really old heavy metal, and I'm like, yeah!
There was one that was like a super cartoony comic, and I forgot what it was called, like something the Peanut Butter Ninja Cat. And he was a ninja cat whose job was to make and deliver the best peanut butter sandwiches in the galaxy. Not peanut butter jelly. Those are for Philistines. Just peanut butter. And it was just like a cute little chibi cat, like just like frantically making sandwiches. And he had this like naked like supermodel girlfriend being like, come to bed, kitty, it's cold. And he's just like, bitch, I don't have time for you right now. I'm gonna make 100 peanut butter sandwiches, okay? Leave me alone. I think that's the thing I loved most about heavy metal. You could tell just the dumbest, most random stories out there. But more so, a lot of great artists got their start in heavy metal, and I feel like people don't appreciate them. Then again, I think a lot of artists get their start in smut now.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays?
Yeah,
like,
they do.
Yeah,
I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
I mean, man, if it pays the bills.
Dude, what are you?
Exactly.
You're kind of dumb if you don't.
Yeah.
If you are able...
Assuming, like, it doesn't make you feel bad.
Luther Strode. Actually, have you read Luther Strode? I think Trad Moore's work, at least for me, on Luther Strode was groundbreaking, especially in volumes 2 and 3, when he really got into his own groove and developed his own style. The fights, it was like Western Dragon Ball Z. He suspended the laws of physics in favor of style. So, like, for example, when somebody punches the ground, he draws the ground like water rippling out. It's all about this sacred thing called the method. And basically, it was a series of exercises and training regimen where if you followed it,
because I remember likening it to One Punch Man. Obviously.
But my favorite character in it, he doesn't even have his own series. He only appears for one issue. When you get the powers, you basically become immortal. He was a black slave that learned the method.
That guy.
Yeah, freed himself, and then he's just spent the past like 400 years going around the world hunting slavers with his 6-shooters. And that was like, unlike everybody else who uses like swords and spears, he was the one guy that used the method with a gun, which just meant like, oh, somebody shot a 50 cal at me, I'll just go like Wanted style, and the bullet will go through the 50 cal bullet, and then through the barrel of the gun and explode it.
It's so soft looking. It looks weirdly soft because everything's so well rounded. And yet it's so sharp. Like the colors are so clean.
Exactly. When I first read it, I was like, I don't understand how the art can be so basic and yet so hyper detailed all at the same time.
The color is carrying so hard.
It's extremely
well.
clean.
It's not just the colors too, might I add. If you look, notice the way the panels are laid out. Yeah, he kind of like naturally follows your eyes, and it doesn't usually follow the left to right conventional route. Sometimes it goes in a circle.
So it's, for me, with as far as like spelling and correcting myself, it's entirely based off who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
If it's like actually important, or my mom or dad, I'll take the time just so there's no confusion or anything. Any online friends, it's just you figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna try to fix it. You figure out what I type.
You try and decrypt my code.
Yes.
Yeah. I understand that. I just can't.
Yeah.
I need everyone to know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because I'm so worried of people like either misconstrued what I'm trying to say, or what I'm trying to say just doesn't come across right.
Yeah.
Right? Or try not to.
Like this series of texts.
What the fuck?
There, just grab a little bit.
What? Well, you guys are just typing in another language. That's good. That's good. That's extreme. That is extreme.
Yeah. I love it, dude.
That's like almost unrecognizable.
I love it.
That's really good. Yeah. Only the strong can survive my friendship.
Yeah. Only those with very powerful reading comprehension.
Extremely powerful reading comprehension.
I can
yeah.
intuit what I'm trying to say.
Yep. Pretty much. As long as I have the first letter and the last letter, as long as the first and the last letter are mostly right, and the middle, my brain just fixes it all.
Yeah.
Just dyslexia. Yeah. So either even if it's right, my brain will make it wrong, and if it's wrong, my brain will make it right. It's good. It's good. It works against me more often than it works for me. You see that video on Twitter? It was these people. They had a cooler. And they were pouring like just drinks and stuff into it.
Oh yeah.
Did you
like
see?
It, yeah.
Oh my god,
Nightmare,
dude! Jungle juice to the max. They had cran raspberry, strawberry, Gatorade, Powerade, alcohol, and then pre-workout.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other
Red
stuff.
Bull too.
Red Bull,
That's,
a bunch of other stuff.
There was someone in that thread who was like
Hospital.
deathly offended that they mixed energy drink and alcohol. And
Yeah.
like it's not good, but I don't think it's that. But they were so upset about it.
They were coming
It was
from
really
they were
funny.
coming from a place of trauma.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand.
Probably.
When someone gets that mad about something as dumb as that,
Yeah.
like, because whoever drinks that, they're gonna be so sick.
Yeah,
They're
of
gonna be
course.
so sick. They're gonna get
It's
so.
mostly honestly, I think it's mostly the sugar.
It's
I mean, it's
definitely
obviously
mostly the
everything
sugar.
else, but like
Yeah.
that's so much sugar.
Yeah, it's very extreme. But anyone who drinks that, they're gonna get so sick. They're gonna get so aggressively drunk.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to sleep. It's gonna be a bad time. But that person, the people in the comments who were like, "Oh my God, these people are going to the hospital," you know, they're all just talking from trauma. They're talking from a really, really bad personal experience, and I understand it. Kenny vs. Spenny is so funny.
They're a national treasure.
So I haven't watched it in years. I should go and watch some of the episodes I either
Yeah.
never seen or I forget about.
Yeah, they have some. I rewatch the whole series like every year at some point. Yeah.
I like how aggressively unfair the show is to just an extreme degree.
Well, it allows for cheating, and because of that,
yes.
Kenny almost always wins. But that being said, there have been times where Spenny has cheated. The funny thing is, he's so self-righteous about how he's a good person that when he cheats, he starts making excuses to excuse his behavior. Usually, when Spenny wins, it's usually by sheer luck. But you can also see that Spencer Rice is probably genuinely like a more good-natured person. So he can't think of the same evil that Kenny is capable of. Like, who can piss off more people? He's like, I'm gonna have this like megaphone, and then I'm gonna jump out of a bush and scare a person as they're walking by. So it's like really late. So he's only pissed off like 20 people. Kenny literally just drives his van into the middle of Dundas Square, which is like Times Square in Toronto, and he's just like, car broke down, and he just gets out of the car, leaves it in the center of the square, in between the two major downtown roads, and then he just runs away. And you just see the camera, and he's like, and he just books it into an alley and just leaves the car there to get towed. Kenny paid a guy to fly a plane with the sign "Jesus sucks" on the back, just flying around the city, and then it immediately cuts to a radio show. It's like, "Hello, this is Radio Toronto. Our local idiots, Kenny versus Spenny, back at it again. This week's challenge: who could piss off the most people? People are outraged."